At 68 years of age, soon 69, I'm learning to find things to laugh about. There's so much negativity out there and so many sad things, seemingly at times, that I'm on a quest to find humor anywhere I can. And the first place I look is inside my life. Not that I'm funny or not that I'm a comedian, but funny things do happen to common people like me and you. And I was just thinking the other day about my fourth church. I'm a pastor, and in my fourth church, the pulpit was probably 4 feet wide, a wooden pulpit, and quite tall. And when I preached, I'm 6 feet 1 inch, but I think they saw basically from here up. That's how tall that pulpit was. And over time, that pulpit started getting on my nerves because I felt like I was almost in another room. It divided the sanctuary, the auditorium, from the stage. I didn't like that. So I went to the board and I said, would you guys be willing to buy a plexiglass pulpit? Oh, absolutely. Let's get rid of that monstrosity and let's get you a plexiglass pulpit, and it would just pretty up things too. And we'd be able to see our preacher. Well, that was the problem. Well, I was so happy to get my plexiglass pulpit. But here's where it gets funny. This is where the laughter begins. I stood behind my plexiglass pulpit not long after I got it. And what I didn't know was that my fly had worked its way down. And my white shirt was sticking out my fly. And I looked down while I was preaching, and lo and behold, there was my white shirt sticking out of my fly. What do? You don't want to draw attention to yourself. And about that time, I'm praying, saying, Lord God, what am I going to do right now? Lord, help me. Give me wisdom. So, being discreet, I turned around and I fixed things. People knew what I was doing. So I went ahead and confessed and almost had to turn the service out because by that time you lose your crowd. It just gets ridiculous. Nobody's thinking about the things of God at that point, believe me. And it was that time and space that I recall thinking to myself, why did I get rid of that big pulpit? I could have taken a shower behind that thing and nobody had known what I was doing. So now I had to have a plexiglass pulpit. And the rest is comedic history. Ridiculous. If you're a pastor, I wonder if you face similar things like that in your ministry.